Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Do not forget to like and subscribe so that you can get notified anytime that new reads are being posted. This read is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, this read is centered around your true self, seeking security and winning. I'm seeing everything that you're thinking about, and it's saying that things just got super awkward in regard to your true self seeking security and winning. I am seeing some influence, by the way, of the process of your perception and the Great Spirit teaching you about those processes in your perception, okay? So you have some eastern wind coming in when you're identifying yourself and you as a creation in comparison to the world that God's source has created. So you as being a part of the creation, though you also having the ability to be a creator. You are the art and the artist, yes? So what I'm seeing is you having some fluid wind coming in from the east. And this is representing new ideals, new thoughts, new opportunities in regard to what you believe that your truth is and how you can share it with others. I'm also seeing that you may be having a baby, or you may be thinking about having a baby. So that could either be going on now or it could be happening in the future, though I am seeing some eastern wind in regard to having a baby and the truth. So there may be some truths that you're seeking security about in the regard to having children, and how in life that is considered as winning. And to a certain extent, whatever these new opinions are, new ideas are, or new thought processes are that have been introduced to you, is not making you feel comfortable. Then I see you with eastern wind, then I see you being influenced by the way of process from the western wind, and that's specifically centered around you looking on the internet. So what I'm seeing altogether is that you may be like in your later adulthood years, and you could be in that stage where like there's a planet that is in orbit every 33 years. Give me 1 second, I can tell you exactly which planet it is. Every 30 years. Saturn is in orbit every 30 years, and Saturn has influence over your karmic lessons. Though in addition to that, you also have Jupiter that's in orbit every 11 years. So as you are progressing in life, the influence that both of them make on your process and your perception of what you're experiencing in your life is what helped build up your mind's sense of security and how it is that you want to move forward. And what I'm seeing is the center of that is a feeling of winning. The emotions and the specifics of this read are centered around divine feminine. So you could be a divine feminine, or this could be about you winning a divine feminine. I'm seeing you as thankful, feeling loving, you're not feeling fearful. You're feeling optimistic. And I'm seeing I really need the strength and the right words to say this. I also was just like, or a divine feminine could be the spirit that's guiding you. Like it could be someone that has a lot of intuition, someone that you look up to. It could be an elder, someone that passed away, someone that's still here, or like I said, this divine feminine could be you. So like I said, the overall message, the true self, seeking, winning, things getting awkward in regard to the way that you think about things, the new perceptions that are coming in by the way of you searching the internet, and overall you really needing the strength and the right words to say this. Seems like it goes with that eastern wind that is related to you telling the truth when it comes to having children. Okay, so any emotions that are in a downright position or that may be perceived as negative, like fearfulness, may be associated with cards that represent some type of challenges. Any challenges that you encounter in your lifetime are a process of your inheritance. And even as you have inherited those challenges, you also inherit the strength to be able to overcome those challenges, okay? So do not be discouraged. If you are feeling fearful in any type of way, all of these emotions and messages are fluid in the human experience. So it's normal for you to feel that way. Though our goal coming together in this time is to be able to offer you some type of solution, okay? So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that had been offered to me was the 10 of Rods. The 10 of Rods representing some type of warning to not become overwhelmed by the amount of work that you're putting in or the task that you're taking on. So do not become overburdened with baggage, or don't get overwhelmed by how hard you're committing yourself to whatever this work is, okay? In this energy is being received as innocent, guiltless, sensitive, and keen. So you wanting to know the truth, you seeking the information about what it means to have a baby, or you processing the different perceptions of others and then formulating your own perception is normal. And it's normal for you to be sensitive to it and also fearful and cautious of it, because there's that idea of perfection and you wanting to get it right. And that's just normal by the way of the spirit that's always seeking security, okay? In this energy, I'm also seeing you as not being overwhelmed. So the sense of you not being overwhelmed is because you're moving forward with a keen sense of, this is something that I need to be delicate with myself with. I need to give myself grace. I need to give grace to others in their perceptions and the way that they go about it, because no one has it all figured out. The dimensions of being human are so intricate and intertwined with each other that where there are these challenges and difficulties, that's why time has moved the way that it has. And there are all of these influences from the orbits of the other planets that also give us that time to be able to process things in our own type of way. And no one else can do this the way that you do it other than you. So the energy that I'm seeing you in is this Knight of Rods. This is someone that is new to information about having children, is what I'm seeing. You're being received as trustworthy, reliable, eccentric, different. Not resistible though. So the information that you're receiving is different. It's new to you. And maybe what you were taught before is like kind of blowing your mind a little bit. And like I said, maybe causing a little bit of fear. So with this Knight of Rods energy, I am seeing that whatever it is, you are taking up the sword to be brave enough to stand strong in formulating your own ideas. You have the right to be able to do that. So in your past position for the cycle of this read, I'm seeing you in this Six of Pentacles energy. This has to do with things looking good, right? You balancing your scales when it comes to your finances. You being able to recognize the way that money comes in, the way that money goes out. And what I mean by that is you're not one of those people that's necessarily complaining about the bills because you have the ability to afford them. Okay? So what I'm seeing is that in the past, maybe you did not have children or something like that. And it just seemed that before, like I said, whatever your idea of what money was for, or what you worked for, or what was secure to you in the past is different now because of children. So in that process, you are in a good relationship, or were in a good relationship with your finances, because you were able to know for sure, or what your responsibilities were. And that also has to do with the influence of Mars, because Mars has a lot to do with what you consider to be responsible for. And that orbit happens every 2 years. So imagine that reality, because it is real, that throughout every 2 years, your mind is readjusting what you are responsible for. And during that process, you have all these other things going on in your life, and maybe children were never a part of that. So I'm seeing that in your past, the relationship that you had with money was good because you ain't had no kids. and that's something that you're not forgetting. Though in this energy, you're also distinguished and honorable. Okay? You're also being received as not rowdy, not rambunctious. So you had a sense of calm when it came to how you spent your money, what you invested your money in, how you were spending your money, and you were very conscious and aware of the flow of it. Okay? Then I'm seeing that there was some type of conflict towards the end of this cycle. Maybe you found out that you were pregnant or that you're having a baby. And in this Eastern wind, you have some new ideas, some new perceptions, and new concepts when it comes to you telling the truth about how you feel about children. And in the Seven of Rods, I'm seeing that it caused some type of conflict. And in this energy, maybe you felt desperate, because you also had to be released from some addictive thinking, or something that was obsessive, something that was addictive about your lifestyle. You had to let go of. And then I'm also seeing that you weren't being received as pathetic, though within, maybe that's what you were battling, because this idea, this thought process of you having a baby made you feel desperate. Also made you feel like you were irresponsible, like you were doing something wrong. It made you feel like you were being reckless. Oh, I'm seeing that you went through it. And then I'm also seeing that it was a part of the cosmic design for you to go through that, because by the way of the western wind, which had a lot to do with you going on the internet, though it's not just you going on the internet and getting all of those different perspectives or trying to figure things out, though it also, with that western wind, it created an established time for you to prepare and guide your security, or be led by that divine feminine spirit to finish things and complete cycles that had been inherited by the way of your bloodline, that are associated with the spirit of fear, and being able to refortify what direction it is that you want to go in that is secure in your life. And I'm seeing that that was a part of that influence from Mars, which is focusing on responsibility and family. So this may be happening sometime in September. And this is just a matter of conversations that you're having. And that's what I'm seeing. You being able to heal and stand strong in that is a part of your overall healing. Because in some kind of way, when new ideas or new ways of life are forcing us to change, sometimes it can cause harm because there's a sense of separation from our old ways. And that's why I'm seeing with the Seven of Rods that there was some type of conflict. However, it's inherited for you to be going through that process so that you can change the way that you're meant to. And the reason why I paused a little bit is because I'm like, it's not a painful thing though, right? Because there are no swords. Like if it's swords, obviously that's a sign of pain. I'm not seeing swords, I'm just seeing the rods, and the rods represent inner work or working. So you're going within and you're healing by the way of the winds that are being brought into your life, and overall this security that your true self is seeking by the way of perception and process. And those winds that are moving in your life have to do with you winning and you feeling thankful and you feeling loving and you remaining optimistic. So what I see for your future is you in this Emperor energy. This Emperor is someone that people obviously look up to. They take instruction from, they get direction from. You are a leader in this energy and in this position. And I'm seeing that that is because you're moving in this loving, optimistic energy and you're open to receive it. In this energy, you're being received as friendly, affectionate, comforting, welcoming, friendly, and probably because you're expecting a child or you're wanting or have committed to having children. You're not being received as unhealthy or insulting or offensive. So I'm even seeing that even with this new perception and perspective, with this new perception and this new perspective, that where there was once some type of offense or insult that was fueled by fear, that doesn't exist anymore. So then I see you in this Two of Pentacles paired with the Two of Swords energy. So this represents that there will be some type of contemplation on how it is that you're going to move forward. And that has to do with you walking by faith and not by sight. When it's paired with this Two of Swords, I'm seeing 2 and 2. And I'm going to be honest with you and transparent. This came out before the Emperor card. Though, because they come like face down, so that I'm not abusing my ability to see what's in the future for you. I'm just letting you know. Something that happened during this cycle is the reason why you have to be in this energy of contemplation and walking by faith and not by sight. Though the reason why is because of this Three of Pentacles energy that you're also going to be in, where that's that 2-year cycle, remember, that I was telling you about? So every 2 years, this influence of Mars that doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone that lives on the planet. That they go through this mental influence by the way of the winds. You cannot control the air that you breathe into your lungs or what's in it. It's like a wavelength, a frequency, okay? And you've inherited the ability to be a part of that experience. So with this Three of Pentacles, you are skillfully and working hard at being the kind of person that you want to be, adjusting to and maintaining your responsibilities and what you prioritize in regard to your family. And then you will also have to choose if you are going to walk by faith and not by sight with this Two of Swords and this Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing with this Two of Swords, the battle is not yours because you have to walk into it blindly. Do not become overwhelmed. Remember I told you that 10 of Rods energy? Do not become overwhelmed with what the expectation is of being a parent or being perfect, or what having a baby is, or the results of even telling the truth are going to be. Just focus on working on yourself and prioritizing the wellness of your soul, because the true self and spirit is always going to be seeking that financial security, that mental security and stability, that physical security and stability, that emotional security and stability. And they all have to be in alignment and prioritized with the wellness of the soul. Okay? I am seeing you in this energy as lively and not dysfunctional, so you're getting it together for you. You can't be all of these things for everyone else if you don't have you together. So you have to be willing to take a leap of faith, even when you are worried. And what will be your firm foundation is you continuing to focus on building up your skills and talents and believing in yourself and your capabilities. So then I see you in this 10 of Pentacles energy where you are getting financial wish fulfillment and abundance. Your finances are not a problem. So whatever it is that you were worried about before when it came to having kids and how that digs in your pockets, okay? I'm seeing you in this 10 of Pentacles energy where your finances are not a worry or a burden. Why? Because you were led by spirit, led by faith. And you're being received in this 10 of Pentacles energy as brave and courageous, because that's what it takes. It takes a lot of bravery to overcome the fear of failure and the fear of not being perfect. And I'm very happy for you. Ugh. And in this energy, I'm also seeing you as joyous. Like you're enjoying yourself, you're happy. You, obviously, because you got money. I'm sorry, I made me laugh a little bit. Like, obviously, you're fulfilled and joyful because you're financially abundant. Then I see you in this Four of Cups, where you are getting a divine offer. So even where, I mean, you're getting blessings on top of blessings on top of blessings, okay? So there's this divine offer that's going to come in, where you're maybe getting a promotion, where you're getting a new house, or you're expanding your business. And that's by the way of the influence of Jupiter. So you see how these planets, while they're in rotation, where you have dedicated parts of yourself to certain ideals and perceptions, how once that is put in motion, you become the magnet by the way of the divine to receive support in what it is that you've been committing yourself to. So for example, this 2-year orbit, responsibilities and politics and family, and you commit to having a child. 2 years from now, you have a 2-year-old. You commit to a marriage 2 years from now. You get what I'm saying? And then you see the rewards, though that also comes with working on yourself within and growing within, okay? Because you're also a projector of what you're experiencing. So then I see that you do receive this Four of Cups energy, which is the divine offering. And something new. So in this energy is being received as you're going to find this, whatever this offer is, as amazing, wonderful, incredible, marvelous. You're going to be filled with favor and joy is what I'm seeing. And also attractive. Or you're being received in this energy as attractive. So then I see you in this King of Rods energy. In this King of Rods energy, you are prioritizing family. And that's as far as I can see into your future, Taurus, is that your idea of winning during that cycle was once money and being right. That's what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing how it changes in the future to what winning is for you is a faithful experience. It's not just about being right. It's about the journey to experience what is good. And from what I see, is you prioritizing your family. And in this energy, you're not sorrowful and you're not insane. It's affirmational experience for you and to you. To you and for you. What a gift. So let's see what the angels have to say. Ooh. Abundance. So you have abundance coming. Just remain optimistic. Know that you are loved. Be thankful. And don't be afraid. I am sending love and light and healing energy to you, Taurus, and all the support that you need. And I will see you all next time. Bye.